the advancement of workers. And when workers are advanced, the economy will advance. And it brings to bear the needed patriotism that we all need to showcase at this very trying moment of our nation development. We need patriotism, we need commitment, we need extra working hours. And I in particular thank all the workers of Ministry of Works for the innovation and policies that are bringing to bear that is saving us, multi-billions for the nation. I say kudos to my PAM secretary. I say kudos to my directors, controllers, and every staff of Ministry of Works. We are operating the renewed hope agenda, revolution in infrastructure development. The Director of Bridge Designs has shown the new agreed design routes. A lot of people have been sending messages as it concerns them. Oh, go to the gazetted route. Oh, go to this, go to that. Everybody, it's like in a football match, praying to one God. This team, Father, let us win. Another team, Father, let us win. It's all according to the heart desire of everybody that is involved. And Mr. President says that this development must have two factors. One is the fear of God. The second one is human face. And that's what we have tried to do. Since we came on Thursday, we have been going through the route every day from morning to sometimes 8 p.m., 9 p.m. And we've taken hard decisions. In some cases, we have followed the gazetted route. In other cases, we have realigned to the coastal line majorly. And coastal line from the shore 250 meters by the Supreme Court judgment belongs to the federal government. I talk in particular landmark. I don't know if they're here. And come to think of it, there is none of its infrastructure that is affected. I agree that there are some people he subletted the place to, but the shoreline was never given to him by the Oniru's family. And so these people he subletted erected some, I won't call it shanties, but caravans, makeshift, so on and so forth, within the shoreline. And if you go to the shoreline, you will see a demarcation of what was given to him, and you will see a different color of the sand there, different color of the sand. And you see by reason of the sand filling, the point that the sand is different color. And so we are dealing with these people that is subletted, this shoreline illegally. And I've asked him to bring his documents. And I challenge him and his co-politicians to bring the documents. Let him flash the documents before the press. And so the person we should be talking about is, Mr. Bolaji. I don't know the name of his, that's the man that should be talking about that his infrastructure is taken. And that is at, kilometer 1 plus 400. And this man came to say, look, I was once a local government chairman. I was once PA to the then governor who dreamt of this coastal route. And I've listened to the commendation by some of the southern governors, especially the Niger Delta, who supported Mr. President when he was governor. on the need for this coastal route, like His Excellency Donald Duke, like the former governor of Delta State. They all send messages of appreciation. And so I just believe that my brother Landmark is simply playing politics with, politicians. Because there is nothing to claim. It brings me to some of the comments made by my brother, His Excellency Peter Obi. I'm not supposed to comment about it because some people have already done the work, and I saw what Arise brought, the say courtesy channel, and they were bringing, similar scenario when His Excellency Peter Obi was governor, and he made a statement. He said, any infrastructure that stands on the way of road construction must go, and there will be no compensation paid, quote and unquote. That's what he said. But look at me, by the human face of Renewed Hope Agenda Administration, we are even paying for people that are illegally staying on the coastline and do not even have, valid infrastructure and valid documents. That is messy. That is messy. Some people darken counsel without knowledge. There is devil in details. When you bring judgment, when you condemn people, you bring judgment upon yourself. And that's what he has done. And I think he's inciting some of the Southeast people that are not well informed. He's inciting them, and he gets them into trouble, and he doesn't go to fight for them. Wisdom is a defense. We know money is a defense. But wisdom gives life to those that practice it. And I want our people to have wisdom because I'm involved. And there is no humanity method to Landmark. That matter should be buried because I was there. And so we fought everything possible. Even people donated their right of occupancy to save his two big infrastructure. And that should show, appreciation. But some people have taken on it alongside with him to play politics. Some people are already very bitter. Why should it be President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that is the one to develop this coastal road? It will be a lasting legacy for generations to come. That is just their own distance. So they look for that venue to attack. But it's all about darkening counsel without knowledge. And I'm very happy that the president has directed me to begin the design of one of the, spurs linking to this coastal route, and that is the Sokoto to Badagry. That was conceived by the President Shagari administration. He's going to connect the ongoing route, Lagos-Badagry route, that is being done by federal government and state government. There is also another route, which is the Enugu-Abakaliki-Ogoja, Cameroon, African Trans-Sahara, route. The coastal road is also going to connect it. And we are also presenting the construction. The Sokoto-Badagry is 1,000 kilometers. That of, from the spur of the Trans-Sahara trade route down to Apo in Abuja is 461 kilometers. It means that anyone that is traveling from Sokoto to Lagos will do it in about 10 hours. And traveling from Southeast to Abuja, we do it in a maximum of 5 hours. These are the benefits of the coastal road. That notwithstanding, we talk about an economy that needs foreign investment. These roads are going to be constructed with concrete pavement, and it's EPC plus F, which means that there is foreign investment that will come in. This foreign investment will strengthen the naira. It will stabilize the naira. I made mention that the Lagos state government is building the deep sea port, very commendable, as dreamed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu when he was governor. He had master plan of Lagos and it's been judiciously followed. And many ships that we are paying for transloading right now from Togo, from the way the sea has good depth, we're going to be saving the money because this coastal road is going to be an evacuation corridor for that deep sea port. So no more transloading. They go straight to the deep sea port and offload it. And so you can have your goods. If you are going to northern part of Nigeria, you just come straight to Badagry and then now to Sokoto. And this Sokoto is cutting across Kebbi, Niger, Kwara, and so on and so forth. That of the southeast is cutting across Benue, Kogi, Nasarawa, and the Enugu, Ogoja Road. These are tough decisions, and these are for economic revolution. So quote me anyway that the shoreline was never given to landmark, and we've taken back our shoreline, we are passing the road. And in the language of His Excellency P2B, any shanties that stands, his own is infrastructure, but my own is shanty, because I try to avoid infrastructure. Any shanty that stands on the way of this coastal road and other roads must give way. And to show sympathy for our people who voted for Mr. President, we will do everything possible to pay a human face compensation. You know, I'm aware of the projects that P2B listed as projects that will be given attention, and that's why I say when you darken council, it's because you have no knowledge. Mr. President inherited 2,600 projects, totaling about 14.5 trillion as at that time. And none of the project has stopped. It has never happened in the history of the country where a president comes on board and takes on all the ongoing projects and put them as priority one. And so this coastal route is not prioritized over the ongoing projects. And it should take a tour of the projects and see that even some that were dead are alive. And we are doing a better concrete pavement, not the type of, you know, the width of a matchbox that was done in Anambra State when he was a governor. You know, no, and it's been washed off. So we are doing the proper thing. And you see, you know, opposition is not all about, you know, seeing fault, whether you're right or wrong. When somebody has done something good, you can still criticize while commending the person. And so I asked him to commend Mr. President for this coastal route. And I joined those who have taken on him to ask him to apologize publicly, because this coastal route is the good for all of us. We have